Hey, what's going on? It's your boy KQ, KC Boxing. Yes, you read that right. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury sold 1 million tickets in 25 minutes. Now, what I hear is that all the tickets are sold out. I mean, even the cheap tickets are gone. And we are just entering October. We still have 2 months to go. Now tell me that this is not the best heavyweight fight since Lennox Lewis and I think Evander Holyfield, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, don't hold my feet to the fire, but I'm pretty sure this is one of the best. And yes, they have sold this fight. They have sold it in London. They have sold it in New York. And god damn, they sold it in California. LA. Oh yes, they sold the fight. See, when you got two big heavyweights, 6'7" and 6'9", and both they have heart, they both can talk a lot of shit, they both can hit, move, box. Two big men. One is the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, and one is the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. It doesn't get any bigger than that. You got that right. This is a fight. This fight is going down. Now, I would love, I would kill to see the look on Edward Hearn's face. Oh yes, you saw my last video. Or you heard my last video. Oh, Eddie Hearn, trying his best. He sent another contract over, as I mentioned earlier. Now, what I hear is a little bit better, but it still is like peanuts to the offer Team Wilder wants. See, no matter how many contracts you send over, you still bullshitting. You still try to pretty much screw Deontay Wilder. Just be honest. And when will the UK people, I'm going to ask this every video, and hopefully somebody in the UK will hear this. When will you all wake up and see the real truth to Eddie Hearn lies? And another thing, where's the fuck is Anthony Joshua? Deontay Wilder went to his country, not America, his country, went on his talk show and called him a coward in front of his whole country. Anybody hear from Anthony Joshua? No. Like I said, Anthony Joshua is not cut from the same cloth Deontay Wilder's cut from. Sure, he boxed, but he's not the type that will play football. And I'm not talking about kicking the ball like they do in London, soccer. I'm talking about real football like we have here in America. See, he wouldn't dare do that. Sure, he'll box, he'll lift weights, but he don't have that heart. Sure, he's big, but he's more like a Labrador. And Deontay Wilder is more like a Rottweiler. Both are big, but one is softer than the other. Do you follow me? Hello? So, I just got off with the Smoke City Mobcast, the LDBC, baby. And they had a good one. They were showing appreciation to their subs, which is rightfully so. Because subs, they give you the energy. Subs give you the motivation to do the research, to bring the latest or the current state of boxing news, give you the pickup to keep them informed. And don't get it twisted, the subs can inform you also. I had a sub that pretty much corrected my mistake. And I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. See, KC boxing. I'm not going to play. I'm not going to bow down. I'm not going to bootlick. I'm going to be myself. And that's what subs appreciate. Be yourself. I'm not going to put on an act so I can get an interview. And let's say I had an interview with someone like Sean Porter. Hey, look, Sean, what I hear, you think about going over to the zone. Is that true? Okay, I ain't gonna be nice. Okay, cause he probably say, well, that's not true or something like that. I would say, well, okay, good, cause I thought you was ducking Earl Spence. So when can we see you and Earl Spence in the ring? Because we need to know who's the best in this division. The best should be fighting the best. Right, Sean? See, that's an interview. You put them on the spot. I mean, it goes that way with everything. It goes that way with politics. You put that senator, that president, whatever on the spot. If they wrong, they are wrong, and call them out on it. And that's why I love the LDBC. They call them out on their bullshit. And another thing, I don't know, has anyone ever mentioned this? But on my live stream I did yesterday, I mentioned this. Now, the NBA, they have a Players Association, as I mentioned once before. The NFL, they have a Players Association. Now, boxing should have a Fighters Association or union. For this simple reason. I told the story once. I can tell it again. I have a couple new subscribers. Keith Thurman had a sit-down talk with Sean Porter. You've probably seen it. He told Sean Porter, because Sean Porter kept begging for that rematch. And Keith Thurman said, hey, look, pimp, I just had surgery. I had it cut from here. I had it cut from there. I had it cut from all the way around. He was showing his arm. And he said, I had to come out of my pocket. He said, what? You don't have no insurance? No Blue Cross or Blue Shield didn't kick in? they cracking jokes and shit. He said, "Oh no, I had to pay this." See, that shouldn't have to be. It should be some type of insurance for fighters. It should be some type of HMO, or Blue Cross Blue Shields, where fighters can pay into. So when things happen like a broke hand, a broke finger, or you need wrist surgery, you need arm surgery, then you're covered. Let's say you have to be rushed to the hospital because you got your ass knocked out in the ring. Well, all you have to do is show your insurance card when you get to the emergency room. You shouldn't have to be a self-made person that have to pay cash every time you go into some medical clinic. And of course, you're going to be like the NBA and NFL. You're going to get the best. You're going to get the best specialists to work on that pin that's going in your body, or that titanium like Kell Brooks had in both of his eyes. One broke by Triple G, and one was broke by Earl Spence. Now, after you have the surgery, if the specialist is great, you won't know the difference. You'll continue on boxing. That's boxing. So, that, I think, is a great idea. And I think the LDBC should spearhead that. That's my suggestion. And I would love to see that in boxing. That would improve morale, and that would improve boxing to another level. Sure, boxing is a business, so let's take care of business. And it's time for the governing bodies to start demanding unification fights. People are fighters are fucking holding the belt too damn long and being inactive. If you inactive more than 6 months, you should get stripped of your belt. That's how I think. Or give it up. Now, anybody, no matter what happened in the ring, can recover from an injury in 6 months. That's a half a year. And another thing, if you're going to hold a belt as a champion, like Sean Porter's a WBC welterweight champion, then you must fight 3 times a year defending that belt. I don't care if it's mandatories or unifications. Back in the days, see, that's what I was saying, the difference in old boxing and new boxing. You have some fighters don't box but once a year, like Gary Russell Jr. Now that's by choice. That's not by promoters or advisors. Gary Russell Jr., he preferred to fight once a year. Why? Because he preserved his body. He believed that his body would perform better and he could last longer in the sport. Now, that might be true, but one thing missing. What about the fans? What about the fans that support you and your team? Talk to me, somebody. KQKC is a new channel, but as I always tell you at the end of each video, I'm not new to this. I'm just true to this. You always gonna get the truth from KQKC. Oh yes, and I'm not too good or too high and mighty to be brought down a peg or two. Oh yes, I get a lot of bad comments, but you know what I do? I tell them, thanks for the comment. Continue on writing back. That's what I do. I got thick skin. But as I was saying, Anthony Joshua, he's not cut from that cloth. Now, I mean, sure, he's a great fighter, but he hasn't been really tested. Klitschko hadn't fought in almost 2 years and knocked him on his ass. It's not because he didn't see that right coming. It's because he lifted all those damn weights and he ran out of gas. Now, he did catch his second win. Kudos to his corner. And he mustered up enough energy to knock the old man out. And I put emphasis on old man. Don't forget, Klitschko reigned the heavyweight division for 10 plus years. So what Anthony Joshua did wasn't that damn special. Trust me. What Tyson Fury did was, because he caught him when he was great. He caught Klitschko right at the right time. So, this is the Gypsy King that will be fighting the Bronze Bomber. The one that sold out a fight 2 months ahead of schedule. Now, I would love to see what the pay-per-view buys would be. Oh yes, I will be ordering a fight. I will be having a fight party. Most definitely. I don't drink. I don't use drugs. But I will have drinks for guests if they want. Now, one more time, Anthony Joshua is not cut from this cloth, as I said. But what I will tell you this, come December the 1st, I guarantee you he's going to be watching. Why? Because he's going to get backed up in a corner. His team is going to have to force a fight or have to come off some demands because Anthony Joshua is losing his base. He is losing his country as far as boxing fans. Now he still has those die-hard fans, like the Cubs lost the other night. We still got die-hard Cub fans here in Chicago. But I'm going to tell you something. I guarantee you, they know now that it was all a sham negotiating with Deontay Wilder. See, they didn't know Deontay Wilder was going to run his mouth like he did in London. They didn't know Deontay Wilder was going to call him a coward. They didn't know Deontay Wilder was going to tell the truth. They didn't know Deontay Wilder was going to call out Eddie Hearn. They didn't know, but now you know. And what makes it so bad, the UK people are so delusional. Not all, just some. Because I have a couple UK subs. They have the basic knowledge, common sense, knowing when they are getting bullshitted. That's what I call it. Take Floyd Mayweather, American, one of my favorite fighters of all time. He made so much money in that Pacquiao fight. He figured he can do the shit again and get rich. But now he's playing us like a chump. That's all. He don't love boxing that much no more. So Eddie Hearn tried to do a Don King 1-on-1 and a Floyd Mayweather 102. Well, if I lie to the UK people, IFL TV, hello. Hatman Strikes Back, hello. They fucking stretch the truth. Of course, they make Anthony Joshua, because that's the cash cow, look good. Because I would tell you this. Anybody talk about my mama, I'm going to say more than just shut up. I'm going to say something else. And it won't be pretty. And it won't be for kids. So, there you go. I just had to make this video for one reason, and one reason only. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. They had a great press conference today. Tyson Fury is nervous as hell. Many might not think he's that nervous. Some say, hey, that's just his attitude. That's just how he is. He's just that type of guy. No. I'm 51 years old. I have seen people when they're nervous. I was raised in church. I can see people when they're nervous when they get ready to preach. You laugh. You just grin. You try to tell a joke or two. You're very nervous. Then, when you struck a nerve with Deontay Wilder today, he looked like he was about to shit his pants. Don't tell me he wasn't nervous. And you know what? It's very dangerous to get in a ring with Deontay Wilder right now. You know why? He got a lot of shit built up on him. He had to go through a plane ride to Russia and had to turn around and go back. Why? Because the dumbass was getting high. Okay, we're going to scrap that. He had a fight scheduled with Ortiz. He got caught getting high. But Deontay Wilder gave him another shot. He said, no, God is not giving you another chance. I'm giving you one. And he weathered that storm. That was maybe the toughest fight he ever had. Then, here we go. The two-piece wearing motherfucker they call Eddie Hearn from London. He comes over here. Lie. Talk about Deontay Wilder and Team Wilder. Continue on lying. Can't get the fight or demands they want. How the hell you gonna have a draw and no rematch? If Deontay Wilder wins, then it's a rematch. If Anthony Joshua wins, it's no rematch. Who in a fucking right mind will sign that? Nobody. I'm going to stop there. All this shit is built up in Deontay Wilder. He's going to release it. And you know when he's going to release it? December the 1st. Oh, don't think he forgot. Like my mama always said, you can forgive, but you can't forget. So, tune in December the 1st. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury at the Staples Center. He will forgive, but I guarantee you, he won't forget. I'm KQ, KC, Boxing Channel. If you like where this new channel is coming from, if you like the content of this new channel, please, I need your subscription. And once you sub to me, hit the icon bell. You will get notified each and every time I upload a video. And always, always hit that like button. Hell, hit the dislike button. At least I know you hear me. And with that, and like always, I'm not new to this shit. I'm true to this shit. Peace and love.